Right, I've got everything ready. Got my tea towel sat on my knee. I've got a bit of kitchen roll for if I need to dab out. My jars of water. Jobs are good and neat. Right, plenty of water on there. I'm going to whack in some yellow. Like that. I'm going to leave a light source in the middle, I think. Yeah. Something like that. Right, so that's that. Then I'm going to mix a nice orange colour. It's a nice bright orange colour, I'm thinking. If you've got some pure orange in it, some paint tubs have orange in it. You've got some, get dabbed in. There we are. Orange into there. Lovely, jubbly. Same this side. That's me orange. Into this bottom piece there. Perfect. Right, now let's have some burnt umber. A bit of burnt umber. There, and that's going to go mainly in the corners. There we are, bit of burnt umber. Just in like that. Pull a bit in there. Like that, just in corners there. Not too much of that. Nice bit of burnt umber. There we are. Pull it through. That top corner there is going to need some. There, lovely jubbly. That'll do me nicely. Right, now then. May as well use this bit of burnt umber what's on my brush and get in some trees. In fact, yeah. So I'm going to have a tree here. Big in here. Pop it in with burnt umber. Say another one about melt these trees back gradually, and then my meltedest one's going to be about there. And that's it, just to melt them back like that. And then I'll do the same this side, melt my trees in like that as I come in. Bring them forward as well. There, that's it. Now I'm going to go stronger colour now. This is burnt umber. There'll be a touch of Payne's grey in it. Touch of Payne's grey in that. I'll stick that on that side there. And definitely want some on this one. Yeah, it's about there, isn't it? And I'll pop a bit on that one. Maybe just leave the others, I think. They're further back. A bit in bottom or something like that. That's okay, innit? Put some of these bits here like that. There we are. Some bits and bushes and stuff at the bottom of there like that. Right, rigger brush. Where's my rigger brush? Now, I didn't get my rigger brush ready before I started as well, because I always need my rigger brush. So I don't always get it ready. Right, so I'll have a big tree there. Let's have something else there like that. It's in there. Look for that one. These are going to be faint back here. Just think there. A redab for this one. This one's a bit closer. Oh, there we are. Ding, 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 ding. Some trees, bushes and stuff. Oh, that's that. That's it. Don't get rigger for a minute. Sip of coffee. You haven't got to sip coffee. It's just what I do. And it very nice. Right, a little bush there or something. I'm going to bring this all down now. All down picture. It's a bit strong. It's getting stronger as it's drying, you see. So it's naturally doing everything for me what I want it to do. I'm just thinking, do I need to wet my brush? Probably. Let's wet my brush. I'll put some more water in my brush. Just testing it on that bit there. For this further back stuff here, look. Put more water on. There we are. Let's see. Get a bit of a thing going so we know where my path is. I'm gonna add path in this one. I'll redip into some more colours. There we are. Let's get some. Let's get a few warmer colours mixed in there, look. Better in it, look. It's gonna be all these grey, not grey, like creamy coloured dried out twigs and bushes. You get all this in winter time. I think this is a bit of a wintry one. I think these are skeletal trees today. Oh, wow, why not? Right. Let's get some more water on my brush. Just thinking, shall I just sort of wet my page a bit? I'm just painting with a bit of mud really now. There, wetted my page a bit, painting with a bit of mud. Right. Oh, that looks nice though, painting with mud, because it's giving me them that thin layer and that stuff coming over it. Right, then I'll sip of coffee. That's just a bit of mud and water. Right. Let's bring in. I want to paint some puggles, right? We've all heard of puggles. Well, I want to paint some. So that's what I'm doing now. This is a nice puggle. So you've got to remember, when you're painting puggles, right? They're sitting flat. They're not rolling. This bit here will roll up the hill as I get up there, but your puddle can't, because your puddle, the water would come down, so you won't have a puddle rolling up an hill. Do you know what I'm saying in it? I think you know what I'm saying in it. So you've got to be careful of that. So this bit here has got to be flat. When you get further up, you can go up, curve up. But for here, that's got to be flat. Let's have another big puddle. Right there. Right on the edge of there, like that one. Now don't that look lovely. Another big puddle there. Let me dark paint again. Dab it in. Look at that. Job's a good one. That's another potato. Let's leave another one there. You can have as you world your lobster. You put in as many puggles as thou wants. You go back there. You can have as few or as many as thou want. So I think this is quite waterlogged. So I've put quite a few in there. There. Looks nice, doesn't it? Oh, ah. Yeah. Nice. I like that. Oh, a sip of the old coffee. Right, I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use some quite watery paint. I'm just going to pop in some sort of yellows and stuff. Just in there. So a bit there and all. A bit of yellows and stuff. Into there. Right, now let's have a bit of orange. It's all dripping everywhere. Maybe I have gone a bit too wet. I don't know. We'll see in a minute. We'll see what it looks like in a minute. I do like this drippy stuff. I reckon it looks quite nice. Right, so that's that. I'm just looking actually. Some of these little bits here, maybe a few twigs in perhaps. Oh no, it don't want to. If it don't want to, I'll not make it have it. Right, I tell you what, let's have some bit of a tree there. Plant it water. Let's get it in. Trying to get roughly the right colour, so let's have it. That's not too small. I think that's looking alright, isn't it? That's going to be a nice sort of distant tree, so it's closer than some of these, you see. I think. Yeah, some little twigs and stuff in bottom there. Some bushes in bottom as well. Yeah. Because it's there like that. Shall I pop my leaves in? That sort of colour. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Put my leaves on it. Seems it's there, the sun's hitting it. I think the sun's sort of bleached them leaves. That orange colour looks quite nice, right? There's going to be a big... I could whap a few more of them in, but there's going to be a big tree there. No, I think I'll just leave it as it is. Right, let's whap another one of them in. So, this one, let's have this one a little bit closer about here. So it's a bit closer, so it's going to be a bit bigger. The paint sprayed out a bit at the bottom there, but I don't think that's going to matter because I want a thicker bit at the bottom there. That's misty, thick bit. So it's played in my benefits, hasn't it? The world is your lobster. Some little twigs and stuff at the bottom of there. Maybe just pop a little bush in or something. Yeah, let's have a little bush in there. Let's get some paint on my brush before I paint a bush. There. Right. There we go. Just use it, fidget brush like that, look. Leave some bits so you can see through it. There. Trees, bushes, bit of land and stuff. So what's happened there? I had that much water in my paint when I put them bushes in. Splosh it all up like that. Not very good. I'll tell you what I could do. Can you see these blobs of water at the bottom here? Soak them up. Pop them back in up there, look. Some extra bushy things there. That looks good, doesn't it? Look at that. Oh well, get some in there, look. Nick this from here. Pop it up there. Keep nearly going into my puggles. There. Something like that. There, let's have a look now, what we're looking at. Yeah. So now I'm going to have a great big whacking massive tree here. So let's pop that in now. I'll tell you what I might do with this one. Pop it in with thin paint. I've just got Bont Umber and Payne's Grey now. I'm going to use a thin paint and then I'm going to thicken it up at the back so it looks like the sun's hitting it from this side. So let's try it. Hopefully that's what I'm going to do. So see that there, look. That's my big tree branch. It's coming up that way. And I think it's coming out that way there. Some bits. Looks like there's a bit coming out there. There we are. So a middle bit there. And straight up. Something like that. And there, and it's nice and light on that front bit there. And that's what I were after. Right, so now get some real dark colours. back bit. There. See that? That's going to make me tree look round by having that lighter bit on the front, darker bit on the back, making it look round. Right, just in this foreground, I'm going to add a little tiny bit of green colour, just because you do get some bits of greens and stuff in things, so I'll add a tiny bit of that in there. There. Across to there. Something about that. That looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah. We'll be putting some more stuff in there in a second. Right. So now let's get busy now. Let's pop some more trees in. So, I'll have do these with soft as well. Soft wet paint. I'll come in. Now let's have one about there. Across. There. That's it, just coming up there. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'll let that drip, I don't care. I'm not going to panic about a bit of dripping. I've got a stepbrother called Doofus. If I worried about drips, I'd be worried about him, wouldn't I? Eh? Now, if Doofus watches it, I'm in trouble. Good old Doofus. He's out in the garden playing with his pet snail. He's got a pet snail, a pet worm. Right, let me see. Yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix up some dead thick dark paint. My light's coming in this way, so I'm going to have my light coming in that way and that way. So I'm going to just get in there, look, and just hit the back of them trees. So that one a bit lower to about there, look, and that one to about there. Just hit the back of them with that, and then it gives me that look. It gives me the look. Now what else I might do? Let's try it. Mix up a nice orangey paint again. It's more of a browny paint. See if I can shift that back out to about there. What else I might do? Little shadows coming off like that. There. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? Then, so I think I like the same here. I think I'll have a shadow coming off there like that. That's nice. I might try and put some in there in a minute. Is that too misty and dusty back there to see stuff? I don't really know. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to dry. Quick dry. Yeah, that'll do for now. I need to get some twigs in, don't I? So let's get me a rigor brush. Get some of these nice dark colours and start whacking in some twigs. So like here, this is where you don't have to worry too much. There we are. Just whack it in. Half this will be covered in a minute. And stick some more trees on. Yeah, there's a bit there, look. See, it's all coming up into here. There's twigs and stuff going everywhere. Once you get into this, there's twigs and stuff everywhere. Plenty of paint on this brush. I won't even bother trying to connect them all up. Waste of time. Just whack them in. Just quicker just to do that, I think. Stronger perhaps. There we are. And that one. A few more bits there. There, that's looking alright in it, I think. Hopefully that's looking alright. There we are. There. That'll do me for that for now. Oh, to the side. Nearly forgot it. Let's whack him some in. There we go. Some nice little twiggies. Stick some twiggies in. There we are. Look at that. And let's get some bits and bobs in there where it's going a bit mentals with twigs. You're always going to have them bits in there where it goes a bit mentals. Tell you what you can do, you can get this and get some little scratchy bits through. Some of them bits there, that always looks good. Just through some of them bits there, so you can see a few twigs going in front. There, cool. Right, let's get some. Let's have a bit of. Can I mix some bright orange? Probably not, unless I wash my brush. I don't wash my brush. I just go for what colours it is. It's more of a creamy colour. Let's have a little bush in there or something. I'm just feeling a little bush in there. Maybe there's another one there. That's just what I'm feeling. There we are. There's no wrong with painting by feelings. That's how I'm there and all like that. Look. Inny. And then let's squeeze my brush out. Give it a rinse. Dab on tea towel and just soften off the edges of them. That way. There we are. A lovely jumbling them that way. That one that way. And just get another dark colour and just re-emphasise these shadows a little bit. There we are, that one's going that way. There. Just so we've still got our shadows there. We can have some darks in bottom of there and all. It's always going to look good. There, lovely. That looks nice, doesn't it? Right. Now then. I'll have some big ones here, I think, right in this foreground. Yeah, why not? Let's have some great big monster trees. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's give this a massive dry now. I'm just looking for a dry. Pop a few twigs and things in there. Maybe there's a few in there and all. Why not? Looks good, doesn't it? There, that's better. I think that'll do. And get a bit of cloth and damp that bit there. A little puddle. You can splash it round if you want. There, right now. Now I'm gonna go a mental. I'm gonna put in some massive big trees now. Right, shall I even? Let's mix up some brown. Shall I get a load of yellow, stick it in that brown, and lighten up the fronts? Yeah, let's try it. It might look a bit mental, I don't know. We'll see if it works or not. So, right, where do I want these trees? Let's have a whacking great big one there, like that. Going right up. These are going right up and out. I'll bring it down lower to about there. Then let's have another one coming out of there, right up and out of there. That. Oh, that looks nice. That looks nice, doesn't it? There. And then we're going to have another one about here. Up, through. Let's have that one about like that. And then I think I'll have a couple of spindlies back there. I think I'll use some darker paint for these spindly ones. Something like that. Right, this dark paint coming into back all these with it. So I get like a two-tone shadow colour. There we are. Let's go darker. It's wearing off my brush there. Looking good. Right, so now I think what I need, let's take that clip off now. I need some shadows and stuff coming off them, because light's hitting in that way and that way. So we'll want some shadows and stuff coming off all them. There, like that. That's that. Right, let's get the old rigger brush. I'm going to go nice and dark with this. Right, so let's get some stuff coming off here. This is going to throw everything else right back into distance. There we are. There, look at that. That looks good, doesn't it? There we are. That's that one. One coming more out, across like that. Another one doing that. There we are, something like that. Just a big twangle and twingle of sticks and stuff all over the place on this one. These little ones here, they've got stuff coming out at all angles. These have. And then a bit further. These little ones have got lots of stuff coming out on them. I think there'd be some twigs and things around these bottom bits. Stick some of them in. There, now then, I'll do what I normally do. Some dark colour. And just do this. Across the whole thing. Especially in these top bits. Just gives it that crissy-crossy look, so it looks like there's plenty of stuff going on in there. There's always more twigs than what you think. There, that's that. I'm going to get this. Rounded up, same thing. Just so it looks like there's lots of twigs coming across. Loads of this stuff. At all sorts of angles and things. There we are. That's some grassy moss in the bottom there. Loads of grasses and stuff. There. That's looking alright to me. There. Now then, let's get this one big brush. We're nearly done now, nearly done. Get this big brush, bat it thinned up, and just get some little, these are the tiny little twigs what's in there now. Some of them little tiny little twigs, look. Got to bash this out a bit more, that's it. A lot of them tiny little twigs in there. In, and we'll have some of them on there as well. Them tiny little twigs on that one as well. Well, I'll have some down here. And there's some of the bushes and things in there. That though. Right, let's have some of that actually in this side as well. Some extra little bushes and things in here. Yeah, like that though. There we are. Dee down there. Better in it. Yeah. Some of that darker colour in bottom there. That's it, nice. Still see the shadows and that through there. Let's just pull this up a second. I'm going to whack in just a couple of rocks on this side, and then some little twigs for them bushy bits there. Some gracias. I'll pop in a bit more gracias in here as well. Look. There we are. There. Not too much. There we are. That's that. Right. That's not looking bad at all. I'll sip of coffee. Now, just sitting back looking at it, all I'm thinking is I do need to just come in and just build up this bit here that little bit more, just so you can see where your actual path is. So that's there, into there, look. I'm not going to kill all this underpainting, just going to build up a little bit more so we can see where the path is and see where the land's slanting up, look, where it's slanting up out of the path, there, something like that. So I'll just put that in like that, and then all I'll do, squeeze my brush out, dampen it with some water, wet it with some water, dab it on my tea towel so it's not saturated, and just come in there and soften all that down. There, that's better. A lot of muds and things. There, that's better. And then pull some of the thinner colours in, look, into your path. Let's say a few bits in there as well. Some of them thinner colours into that path. I think that'll look nice. So it's just water on your brush, but you're pulling in the colour from the side, so you're only getting a thin colour. It's not too dark. Just giving it that slightly more muddy colour for your path, hopefully making it a bit more realistic. There we are, something like that. That's it. There, so that's your muddy path. There. We're not looking bad at that, are we? Tempted just to come in here. This is risky because I don't know how strong to have this paint. Just to come in here and just have one there. So I'm going behind that tree. Just behind there like that. Another extra tree. Maybe there's another one there, look. That's going up and behind all that there. Now I think that looks quite nice. And then let's just swap colours on here. Yeah, perfect. Get some little twigs on like that. There we are. That's it. I'll tell you what I could do at that as well. Tiny bit of a shadow colour coming off it, look. That one. Bit of a shadow colour. Oh, sorry. Hang on. I've gone into that bush there. Don't want my shadow going through that. Just pop that bit back in there. There we are. There. And I think we're about done at that. A bit more in there. There. Just sit back and have a look. That don't look bad to me at all, you know. Not bad at all. I want to thicken up my shadow just on back of there a little bit like that. Look. Soften my brush, just a bit of water on my brush now. Pull it through a bit there, just so that tree looks more rounded. There we are, that'll do me. Let's stick a BD on it, and then I'll let you get on with the rest of your day. Lots of nice little puggles. Be there. Oh no, the paper's wet. Tell you what, I'll put a BD on it later when it's dried. No one wants to sit me watching drying that just to put a BD in. So there we are. That's how to do a nice quick little wood scene. A city on beach. In it.